It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the spotlight is on Justin Herbert. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Chargers and the Titans, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
With the skyline of Manhattan as our backdrop, we are across the East River in the fabled borough of Brooklyn, New York. Today, just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Brooklyn. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every one.
And this is going to be a Titans first down as the tackle made at about the 38. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. The Titans had 5 and 6 to start play. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Running left, it's Henry. Powers by at the 40. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
A gain of 13, it's a first down. Howell down to throw it. Got his man, it's Warren. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Back to throw, Howell. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Henry again. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 7. Now it's Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Holding offense.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. A shotgun snap for Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 3 at the Titans' 46-yard line.
Herbert off of play action. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms here going over the middle. 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on 1st down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd.
And sometimes it doesn't matter how big and strong and powerful you are. The defense is going to win an occasional battle, and they did on that one. Stopped him well short of picking up a 1st down.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each
and the defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here. Cameron Sample able to record his 5th sack of the season. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Makes it 3rd and 17.
Throwing here, Howell. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Fighting him off. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their 38. Herbert's this throw taken in by Johnston. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3.
45-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And his pass incomplete. You talk about this Titan defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked, number 30 in the league right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. That's into a crowd and intercepted. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Brought down on the play by Amani Hooker.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Here's Herbert. Got his man there. It's Wallace complete. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. 5 plays there on that drive, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. Here's 3rd and 3 as they've got it as we resume action. Howell trying to pick it up on 3rd. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
At the 35-yard line.
Herbert finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Herbert's throw pulled in there by Johnston. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got another one to Johnston. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Chargers.
Herbert throwing again. Throw over the middle, and it's caught by Johnston. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Herbert operating from the red zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Josh Palmer. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have taken the lead. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
At the 24-yard line.
Inside handoff, Henry. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard
Here's Howell.
line.
That's to the tight end, Wiley. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And Howell will throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Howell. Here's Booker on the catch. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 32-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now they go play action with Howell. And he's got Booker. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The end result, 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Another throw for Howell. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level. Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 14.
Ties the game
A 10-play drive that time. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
And the Chargers first down.
Up the middle they go. Wallace. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Powering his way forward. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Charger first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnston. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Chargers.
Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Herbert back to the air. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact, the forcing completion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. Howell throwing on first down here. Throw here taken in by Wally, the tight end. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They'll get that out wide to Duvernay.
The goal of the wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Open man is Duvernay.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the second quarter. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He gets it to Johnston. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Herbert now. That's again complete to Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Wallace. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2 yards on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
Here's Herbert. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Pass hauled in by Johnston. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Play action. It's Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Roger McCreary on the coverage.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Herbert throwing again. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
14.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half.
They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
47 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here now, 2nd and 4. Powell
Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
throwing here, Howell.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now,
as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is taken at the 15. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. Buying time, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush, because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
3rd and 19.
Herbert. And he's going to go down again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here's J.K. Scott now, standing just outside his own goal line. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt, and it'll be Titan football. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
And Howell will throw it. Oh, it's deep for Duvernay.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Tui Pelotu got in and dropped him.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Stiff-armed him. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. Throw over the middle, and it's caught by Johnston.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 6-yard.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Chargers add 6 to their lead. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just...
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Cameron Samuel there on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 4-yard line.
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now,
as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time.
and they will take over 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so. But maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
On second down, here's Herbert.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot or running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
On first down, Howell. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Henry. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
He finds his man, complete. It's Chambers. That'll get him the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Henry up the middle. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Howell.
He's into the secondary. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Henry. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
And they'll run again. And he will not get in. In fact, he might have lost a yard. Back to the 2.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Howell now to throw it.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Titans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history classes.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And the LA offense ready for this next possession.
I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, he picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. This offense on 3rd down today, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Herbert on first down now. Finding space at the 40.
And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Now a give, right side. Wallace. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They find some open field here. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down. Out of the gun, Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
On second down, it's Wallace. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Palmer. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's a big pickup right there, and so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking on play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
Second, third levels, you could see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Finds Johnston. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. He finds his man complete. That's Hayes. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Face mask. Defense.
So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30. So now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's got some room to operate, and he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Gerald Everett, a 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Chargers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Lutz good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now throwing on first down here. Throw here taken in by Wiley, the tight end.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A gain of 5.
Now Howell.
2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Howell to the air on 1st and 10. Open man is Duvernay. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And once more, Howell back to the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Derwin James on the coverage.
On the give, it's Warren. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Got his man, it's Warren. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
Here's Howell.
At the 7-yard line.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got me.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball?
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Elliott good on the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So with exactly a minute to play, here comes a critical onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Chargers, and it appears they're going to win this football game. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. And he will have a Charger first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. And they will take a knee here. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this